Wall Street just shuddered. One sentence caused it. That line could decide your rent, your job, your tomorrow. It's August 22nd, 2025, and welcome to Trending Today. The number one trend is Powell, and it's because Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell just took the stage at the Federal Reserve's annual Jackson Hole Economic Symposium in Wyoming, Central Bank Nerd Prom, and sent the clearest signal yet that a big change is coming to America's economy. So, who is Jerome Powell, and what is the Federal Reserve? Think of the Fed as the central bank of the United States. Its job is to manage the country's money supply to keep the economy healthy. Powell, as the chair, is the person in charge, and his most powerful tool is the ability to raise or lower interest rates, essentially controlling the cost of borrowing money for everyone. So what just happened? In a highly anticipated speech, Powell dropped a bombshell, noting that the shifting balance of risks may warrant adjusting our policy stance, Fed speak for a potential interest rate cut. And that is huge news. For months, the Fed has kept its benchmark rate parked at 4.25% to 4.50%, but this statement suggests they are now preparing to hit the gas to stimulate the economy. Wall Street reacted instantly. The S&P 500 popped about 1.4%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average leaped roughly 800 points on hopes of cheaper money ahead. But this isn't a simple decision. Powell is walking a razor's edge because of the Fed's two main goals: keep employment high and keep inflation low. On one side, he's looking at a labor market that's cooling off, and he noted that the downside risks to employment are rising. Cutting interest rates makes it cheaper for businesses to borrow, expand, and hire, which could give the job market a much-needed boost. On the other side of that balancing act is the threat of inflation. Powell specifically warned that recent government policies like tariffs on imported goods are pushing prices higher for consumers. Cutting rates now could pour fuel on that fire, making everything from groceries to gas more expensive. It's a delicate, high-stakes trade-off. This is all happening inside a political pressure cooker. President Trump has been publicly demanding for months that the Fed cut rates to juice the economy. In his speech, Powell subtly pushed back against that pressure, emphasizing that the Fed's decisions will be based on economic data and nothing else. So what does all this mean for you? A potential rate cut has a direct impact on your wallet. It could lead to lower interest rates on mortgages, car loans, and credit cards, making big purchases more affordable. The flip side is that the interest you earn in a high-yield savings account would likely go down. So what's next? Powell was very careful not to give a specific timetable, saying the Fed would proceed carefully. But all eyes are now fixed on the Fed's next official meeting in mid-September. The entire financial world will be watching to see if they follow through on the signal and cut rates, officially kicking off a new chapter for the U.S. economy. For clear, engaging explainers on the story shaping our day, subscribe to Trending Today.